Imagine a time of kings and conquests, where a single day could change the course of history forever. This was the Battle of Hastings, a clash that would reshape England and the world. It was a time of turmoil, the year 1066, when the death of Edward the Confessor left the English throne unclaimed. This power vacuum led to a dispute over succession, with two formidable figures staking their claims. On one end was Harold Godwinson, a powerful English nobleman who was declared king by England's nobility. On the other end, across the English Channel, was William, the Duke of Normandy, who believed that Edward had promised him the throne. The dispute set the stage for a monumental clash, one that would have far-reaching effects on English and European history. As dawn broke on October 14, 1066, two armies faced each other on a hill near Hastings, ready to fight for the English crown. The stage was set for a battle that would echo through the ages. The day was October 14, 1066, a date that would be etched into the annals of history. The air was tense as the two armies squared off, each man knowing that destiny awaited. As dawn broke, the first attacks were launched by William's forces. The Norman knights, armed to the teeth, charged forward, their battle cries echoing across the field. However, they were met with a formidable resistance. Harold's men had formed a shield wall, a defensive formation that was almost impregnable. Clad in chainmail, their shields locked together, they stood like an iron curtain, blunting the initial Norman onslaught. But William, astute and relentless, had a trick up his sleeve. The Normans started to feign retreat, a clever ruse designed to break the Saxon shield wall. It worked. Thinking they had the upper hand, Harold's men broke formation to pursue, falling into the trap. The Normans turned and cut down the disordered Englishmen, a devastating blow from which Harold's forces would never fully recover. The battle raged on for hours, a brutal dance of death under the cold autumn sky. Courage, fear, and desperation filled the air, punctuated by the clash of steel and the cries of the fallen. The turning point came with the death of King Harold, struck down by an arrow to the eye, according to legend. His fall demoralized the English forces, turning the tide decisively in William's favor. The Normans pressed their advantage, cutting down the leaderless and disoriented Englishmen. The shield wall, once a beacon of English defiance, now lay shattered and broken. The sun began to set, casting long shadows over the bloody battlefield. By nightfall, Harold lay dead, his army defeated, and William stood victorious on the battlefield. England had a new king, a conqueror. This was more than a battle. It was a pivotal moment that would forever change the course of English history. The Battle of Hastings was over, but its echoes would reverberate through time, forever altering the course of English history. In the immediate aftermath, William the Conqueror, as he would soon be known, was crowned king. His rule, however, was far from peaceful. Rebellions flared across the land and were met with swift and brutal suppression. But the long-term effects of the Norman conquest extended far beyond political power. English culture was transformed. The Normans brought with them new architectural styles, seen in majestic cathedrals and formidable castles. The English language was forever changed, with Norman French infusing it with new words and phrases. And in governance, the feudal system was firmly established, shaping societal structure for centuries to come. The Battle of Hastings was not just a battle, it was a turning point, a moment when the old world gave way to the new. And though the echoes of battle have long since faded, its impact remains etched into the very fabric of England.